कैम शो नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल आदाब के मुनाशन प्यारे दोस्तों प्यारे दर्शकों आप जी का निघा स्वागत है जस कैमरे की नज़र प्रोग्राम के दीपक धीमान हर सोमवार शाम को 7 बजे यह प्रोग्राम लैके हाजिर होंदा है 7 PM ईस्टर्न टाइम एवरी मंडे। इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर असी आप दे नाल सांझियां करते हाँ वो कहानियां वो स्टोरीज जो साडी कम्यूनिटी के अंदर जो ईवेंट होंदे हैगे आ। अज का ये जो पहली स्टोरी है बहुत ही स्पैशल है जी कि कैंसर के उत्ते ईवेंट होया अवेयरनैस ईवेंट सीगा कि कैंसर तो किद्दां बचा किया जा सकता अगर कैंसर होता कि अमेरिकन पंजाबी सोसाइटी इन एसोसिएशन विद एपी खाली एंड इंद्रजीत बिंद्रा ऑफ नरगिस दत्त मैमोरियल कैंसर फाउंडेशन ये सारे रल के इस ईवेंट नूं कीता अवेयरनैस ईवेंट और मॉडरेटेड बाय डॉक्टर तरुण बासिल अते डॉक्टर जगमोहन कालरा। इस मौके के उत्ते कुछ पेशेंट भी आए सीगे जिन्हां नूं इस कैंसर वर्गी बीमारी तो राहत मिली हैगी आ। डॉक्टर तरुण बासिल ने उन्होंने अपन सेवावां दित्तियां हैगियां उन्होंने ट्रीटमेंट किया है। डॉक्टर जगमोहन कालरा और काफ़ी लोगों ने अपने जवाब सवाल भी किए जो सवाल किए और उन्होंने जवाब डॉक्टर तरुण बासिल ने जिन्होंने कि रिसर्च की उत्ते काफ़ी ज़्यादा वो भी किए है और इस प्रोग्राम ने जो होस्ट किया है प्रोग्राम होया है परल गैरी सिक्का जी वालों। तो आओ आप जी लैके चलते हैं कि किस तरीके दे नाल उन्होंने इस कोलन कैंसर या मल्टीपल माइलोमा दे उत्ते गल कीती हैगी आ।
With the help of some of my friends who are known and respected and loved for over many decades. So this morning's event is a combined effort, first and foremost, of our host, Mr. Gary Sikka from Mint and Pearl, who heads the organization called American Punjabi Society.
Good morning. Thanks for coming. Thanks to each and every one of you who has been able to make this event early in the morning on a Sunday. And we did one program on cervical cancer in the month of January, and then we did one in February and one in March, and we are doing another one in April. So we'll try to do as many programs to make people aware of various cancers and the management that has changed in the last few years. So I'm going to invite Dr. Kalma. It's a rare cancer.
As a community, especially Indian community, we have been around for so many years seeing patients. However, we haven't brought to community how to be aware of these cancers which are rare but can happen to us too. Other cancer, you can have symptoms early, you can go to the doctor early. However, with this cancer, unless you go...
That's about multiple myeloma in brief. And if we want to talk about myeloma, we can spend almost 10 weeks. But there's so much research out there. So,
I tell you, in 2015, suddenly I felt some pain on my back, and I was finally diagnosed that I have some problem there. I spoke to Dr. Vassal. I was that time in North Carolina. I spoke to him. He said, come back to New York right away. Vassal's office, and he told me the whole story, everything. And then same time, I got that chemotherapy in his office. Same time, 8 o'clock we had a meeting, 9 o'clock I have a chemotherapy.
For an X-ray, and then he did a bone marrow and everything, and it came out as myeloma. And he has been treating me from 2021 completely. And I can tell you that great result.
It's done. Any medication he start, every time I get a severe reaction. He had a hard time with me because so he has to keep changing. Right now I am okay.
Is available to us, and this has happened just because of all the brilliant scientists and the patients and the family members and the philanthropy that has of afford to all do all those things, but in solo practice it's very hard. And again, as Dr. Bala mentioned, that doing sometimes more tests is more beneficial. And anytime we see a patient above the age of 60 with anemia, we look for this abnormal protein. Including your intermittent fasting or fasting mimicking diets, which are very popular these days because cells, natural killer cells go up. Each and every of these components have that. Few hundred articles I can quote myself because I have written a book on these things also. And so basically it is very important. That's why we talk every meeting. I bring this slide up. Stress management. And so far as family history colon cancer is concerned, we're going to discuss that. So there are a couple of well-defined syndromes. One is called familial adenomas. And colon cancer is increasing in people below the age of 55. And that is an increasing health risk at this point because we are seeing a lot more people with age 55 and below getting colon cancer. And that's why last year, ACS, American Cancer Society, came up with guidelines that we should start screening at 45, not 50.
To our Punjabi society and to all the doctors, if there is any way we can make a directory of all the names and the doctors' phone numbers, which can help people reach out. Like for me, I'm looking for a gastro doctor. I haven't found one yet.
Punjabi society, especially Dr. Tarun Vasil, Dr. Indrajit Singh Chhabra, President of the QLI. I'm thankful to Dr. Indrajit Singh Bindra from Narcissus Cancer Foundation. I'm thankful for each and every person who came here today. And now we are having next our program very soon. We are doing Vaisakhi program on 3rd of April, and I will invite each and every person who's here. It's a dinner program, and address is already written there. And on 3rd April next month.
ਸੋ ਅਗਲੀ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਕਾਉਂਸਲੇਟ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਤੋਂ ਕੈਲਵਿਨ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਵਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਵੂਮੈਨਸ ਡੇ। ਔਰ ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ 4 ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੂਮੈਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਵਾਰਡ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਉੱਚੀ ਪੱਧਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਕਾਉਂਸਲੇਟ ਮੈਨਹੈਟਨ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ।
Today, as we celebrate International Women's Day, we commemorate the incredible achievements of women globally, while also acknowledging the contributions of 4 extraordinary recipients present among us, whom we honor today.
My name is Ruchika Tandon. I am from New Jersey, and I'd like to invite you for the International Women's Day celebration here at the Consulate General of India in New York City. We are here with the Federation of Indian Associations, headed by Dr. Avinash Gupta. Today we celebrate 4 remarkable women for their journey through struggles, through a lot of tenacity that they have shown, and their courage to now be recognized here today on the 8th of March 2024. We invite you to be a part of our family. Join us in the fun, the celebrations, and most importantly, the camaraderie and sharing of stories that comes along with this.
Can I introduce Mayor of Montgomery Township, New Jersey, Neena Singh, the first female mayor of Indian Sikh origin.
Hello, my name is Neena Singh, and I am the first Indian immigrant woman mayor in New Jersey. And it's such an honor to be here today at the Indian Consulate. I think we women, especially on Women's Day, I want to say that, make such a difference. We are the backbone of our society, and what we are doing and what Indian women are achieving is so remarkable. And I especially want to thank the Federation of Indian Association for making this possible, making sure that they recognize all the work women are doing in our society, and also as a mayor in a town where we do events which are mental health related, which are activities of physical activities, how we bring our community together. I think women just do that just instinctively, and I'm so happy to be here. And again, I want to thank the Indian Consulate. I want to thank the Federation of Indian Association for making this possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. I am so humbled to be here today. You know, At the Desai Foundation, we empower women and children through community development to elevate health, livelihood, and menstrual equity. But really what we do every day is to build programs so that every single woman that we serve and every child that we serve can be cultivating dignity so that they can dream beyond their circumstances.
Hello, my name is Megha Desai, and I am the president of the Desai Foundation. We empower women and children through community programming to elevate health, livelihood, and menstrual equity across 8 states in rural India. And it is a real pleasure to be honored by the Indian Consulate General here in New York for this beautiful International Women's Day celebration. I am humbled to be honored for the work that women across India and across America do to support and encourage and empower women. At the end of the day, women are the backbone of our society, and when women are elevated, the nation is elevated. And I am so humbled that the Indian Consulate recognizes the work of the Desai Foundation, and I really accept this honor, not on my behalf or even on behalf of the organization I represent, but really on the women of India. And so thank you. I'm really honored to be here.
Thank you so much for the Federation of Indian Associations for this honor. I am truly humbled. I am so happy to be with the recipients here today. They are accomplished women, talented women, a first in their own right. So thank you. And as I was walking around the cocktail hour, I met so many other incredible women, and it really just brought joy to my heart. When we look at women, regardless of the industry that they're in, if you talk about government, if you talk about business, if you talk about healthcare, entertainment, regardless of the industry, if women are a part of the process, if they are involved in the creation, if they have a seat at the table, what they do is they bring diversity of thought. They bring diversity of experience. They bring emotional intelligence to the process. I want to thank the Consulate General and the Deputy Consulate General for inviting us to their beautiful home. I've never seen anything like this, so thank you for inviting us into your home and all these beautiful things that we're seeing. Never seen anything like it before. I feel very proud to be an Indian American, and I feel very proud to accept this honor. So thank you so much.
ਤੇ ਆਓ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ ਡੀਸੀ ਸਾਈਡ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਮੈਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਮਕ ਕਮਾਨਕੂ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਭੇਜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਮੀਟ ਐਂਡ ਗ੍ਰੀਟ ਵਿਦ ਮੇਅਰ ਰਵੀ ਭੱਲਾ ਐਟ ਜੱਸੀ ਸਿੰਘਜ਼ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਸ ਕਰਾਊਨਸਵਿਲ ਮੈਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਅਤੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਨਵੀਨ ਸੇਠੀ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਪਟੋਮਾ ਮੈਰੀਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਮੇਅਰ ਰਵੀ ਭੱਲਾ ਆਏ ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਿੱਘਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੜ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਦੇ। ਤੇ ਆਓ ਆਪ ਦੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਸਿਰਮਕ ਸਿੰਘ ਮਾਨਕੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਸਟੋਰੀ।
What a beautiful home, what a beautiful city. We can't thank you enough here. I do want to thank some of our hosts who are here. Please, my mentor, Dr. Ajrawat and Satyendra ji, please give them a round of applause. You know, this gentleman is going out of country today to Europe, but Vivek and Preeti Sood are hosts today and giving them maximal heart and support. Vivek, thank you so much. You know, we all need to recognize Naveen Sethi. Naveen has been one of the biggest supporters for Ravi Bhalla. We have an event at his house today. He's been working for the last several days, has fights with his wife, but he's here. Naveen Sethi, thank you, Naveen.
We recognized literally that in Ravi Bhalla there is a Sikh hero, and Sikhs of America conferred the 2023 Sikh Hero Award to Ravi Bhalla. We went to his office to confer the award, and it was amazing that in the city of Hoboken, he told me that there are only 2 Sikh families, him and his brother, and in such a small Sikh population, he was elected mayor not once, twice. Am I right? So that itself is an honor. It's not easy for a Gursikh with a turban, with the identity that we carry, to win elections and become a mayor of a city?
As you know, my name is Ravi Balla. I'm the mayor of the city of Hoboken, and I'm a candidate for U.S. Congress. My journey here really did not begin with myself. I was born and raised in the U.S., but it began with my father. My father, like many of you, was an immigrant from India. He came here in 1966 for an education. He came here to study physics, to do a PhD in physics at Penn State University, State College in Pennsylvania. And back in 1966, there were not too many people from our community in the East Coast in America. But he came from JFK Airport, from Kanpur, where he was doing his other PhD in chemistry. And he came to the U.S., came to Kennedy Airport, drove from the airport with a college friend who was picking him up, and they got to Penn State. They got to the 10 miles from the campus, and his friend said, before we go on the campus and we meet the other college students, we just have to make one stop. We need to make one quick detour and make a stop. My father said, where are we going? And this gentleman said to my father, we need to go to the barber shop to make sure that you cut your hair and remove your turban, your dastar, because it's very important for you to integrate. Before people see you like this, you need to integrate into the campus and with the other students. And that's not what my father had bargained for when he decided to come to America. He was proud of who he is. He was proud of his identity. And he wanted to get an education and possibly a job and maybe become an American citizen. And he didn't think that America was about having to make that choice between his faith, being an American, and being a Sikh, being from India, and being proud of who you are as a Sikh Indian. But he was asked to make this choice. He did make a choice. He chose to refuse to make that choice between who he is and the idea of integrating into college with the other people. If he did not make that choice, if he decided not to maintain who he was, I would not be standing here today before you all.
Capital. We're going to be with you always. This is not the first or the last. This is more events are going to come. This is going to grow. This is a movement that you have started, and a very proud moment, especially for the Sikh community and the South Asian community.
Sat Sri Akal, my name is Ravinder Singh Balla, and I'm a candidate for the U.S. Congress from the 8th District of New Jersey. I currently serve as the mayor of the city of Hoboken, and have been serving Hoboken for 6 years now. It is an absolute honor to be here in Maryland with Jesse and Mona and so many stalwart members of the Sikh community and the Indian community here in the Maryland, D.C. area. The Saluja family is here. Many other prominent people in the community are here. And we're here for one reason, because we want to make sure that we have somebody representing the community at the federal level in Congress, because as we all know, representation matters. Having one of yours in Congress enables us to control our own fate, control our own destiny, control our own future. So I owe a debt of gratitude for this meet and greet, this gathering of Sikhs and Indians to support this effort to have more representation at the federal level, and hopefully to win on June 4th in the Democratic primary for U.S. Congress in the 8th Congressional District of New Jersey. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਅੱਜ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਰਵੀ ਭੱਲਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਅੱਜ ਨਿਊ ਜਰਸੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੁਮਾਇੰਦੇ ਚੁਣੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਅਪੀਲ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰੋ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਜੱਸੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਗਤ ਨੇ ਇਕੱਠ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਉਪਰਾਲੇ ਕਰਨਗੇ।
So with that, I hope you have a little bit of a sense of the Balla family story, but honestly, it's our community story. The Menendezes are taking on Sikh stock, and Sikh stock is a Jardikala stock.
He was not impaired by the way he looked. His ability to be friends with others was not impaired by the way he looked. He felt he could be an American and a Sikh without having to sacrifice one or the other. But he was given a choice. He was told that you can't do both. If you deliver on the issues that people care about, you can serve the community. And Sikhi is about service. It's about seva. It might start at the Gurdwara, but it extends well beyond the Gurdwara. It extends to Sarpata Bala. The home of Dr. Naveen Sethi, and I'm with Dr. Siksaria as well as Dr. Rajwant Singh. Great host committee to encourage people to get out there and make sure that we cross the finish line and we have representation.
Mayor Ravi Bhala is mayor of Hoboken. He is going to be the first turbaned US congressman for all of us, and his ideas and policies are just absolutely amazing. ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ, ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਲਈ, ਹਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਲਈ, ਹਰ ਹਿਊਮੈਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ, ਪੂਰੇ nature ਲਈ.
As a host, I'm very thankful for Mayor Bhala to spend his time and his evening with us. We had a great turnout, and all of us are here to support Mayor Bhala in his campaign to make history, not just for Sikh Americans, but for all Americans.
कि रवि भल्ला जिन्हां ने 6 साल एज ए मेयर ਇਲੈਕਟ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਨੁਹਾਰ ਬਦਲੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਰਚੁਨਿਟੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ US ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਭੇਜੀਏ ਤੇ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟ ਕਰੀਏ। ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਰਾਹ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹੇਗਾ, ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਰਾਹ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹੇਗਾ। ਦਲੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੌਂਦ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਅਮਰੀਕਨ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ ਸੀ। ਸਟਾਰਟਿੰਗ ਫਰਮ ਦਲੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੌਂਦ ਟੂ ਨਾਓ ਐਨ ਆਪਰਚੁਨਿਟੀ ਟੂ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਟਰਬਨਡ ਕਾਂਗਰਸਮੈਨ।
ਅੱਜ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੱਕ ਹੀ। अगर थोड़े कोल भी कोई कहानी होवे तो तुसी मैनू भेज सकते हैं info@jusbroadcasting.com या deepak@jusbroadcasting.com दे उत्ते। अगले हफ्ते कुछ होर कहानियां लैके हाजिर होएगा दीपक तिमान जस कैमरे की नज़र दे विच। इस दे नाल ही दिओ इजाजत। सत श्री अकाल, रब राखा।